Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today, we're going to do a product review on the bench here, or on the wood pile I have that I still have to do some milling and put out to dry. I have several boxes, and each one of those boxes has something inside it that I want to share with you. But today, it has to do with organization inside your workshop. You can see my workshop is not quite as organized as I would like it to be. We have a lot of power tools that are spread all over, and I'm always looking for them. One of the products I purchased, it's in one of these boxes here today, is going to be something that helps me be able to find all of my power tools in one place. At least some of the smaller ones, the battery-powered ones. So let's go ahead and get today's episode started. Now, without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Now, as you probably see, I'm a really big fan of DeWalt power tools, cordless power tools. And here are just a few of some of the DeWalt power tools that I use in my workshop on a daily basis. But the thing about these is I seem to put them in different spots, and I seem to have a problem finding them. And one of the worst things when you're working on a project is you waste so much time, or at least I do, I waste so much time looking for a specific tool, or maybe a drill bit that I need for one of the things like our drills that we have here. I spend a lot of time looking for those things, and that's where organization really comes into play. Well, I went online looking for a organizer for some of these power tools right here, and I came down to one that met pretty much all the needs that I have, and it will fit in the space that I need. Let's go ahead and look over the space that I'm trying to put an organizer in, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, let's ask Hopone to point to the direction that we need to find the spot. Can you point, Hopone? Where do you want it to go? Over there? Okay. So we're going to go over here where Hopone just pointed, and this is the area right here. I don't really have much space left for any more things to go on the wall, but I do have this space right here. I can remove some of these vacuum accessories out of the way, but this is the spot where I want to mount a wall-mounted tool organizer. And I measured it, and the measurement between this cabinet right here and the wall is 21.5 inches. So this is the area that I'm going to focus on. The item I ordered is right at 21.5 inches. So I'm hoping this will be a perfect spot to utilize all the space right here. So let's go ahead and look for a box and see if we can find which box out of these that we have on the wood pile here, which is the one that I need. Well, let me get my tape measure, and I can't see, the boxes don't really say what's inside, what's the contents on the inside. So one of these boxes right here, and I can pretty much tell you which one it is. It looks like this one right here, because I know the width of this, and it's a fixed unit, it's not assembled unit. And this box is about 22 inches right here, which means that's the box. So let's go ahead and open up that box. All right, well, here you go. Here's the organizer. It's a very simple organizer. It's almost like a wired rack, but really feels, the construction feels, it was put together, and the finish is very nice. Now, this tool organizer here, the bottom portion right here, this is where you would slide each one of your tools on. I'll give you an example. Like this tool right here, and it would slide across on this right here. And the top that I liked about this that the other ones did not do, they have horizontal rails inside here. Most of the other ones have basically perpendicular to the wall, and they won't allow for like a saw, like a circular saw, like our DeWalt cordless circular saw right here. And if this mounts properly on the wall where I want to put it, the saw will fit in something like this, or actually more like this right here. And it will allow us to put our circular saw with the rest of these tools on the wall. So if this fits right, all of my items will be able to be mounted in one place, and it has a shelf here, which you could put your storage batteries as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a measurement to see what the actual measurement of this is, and if it will fit in that 21.5 inches of space. I really hope it does. Well, it is actually a little bit bigger than 21.5. It is more like 21 and 5/8, or maybe about 11/16. I'm not sure if it's going to fit. We'll see. Now, normally when you receive something in a box from Amazon, a lot of times the seller will have their business card inside here. And this is who we purchased through on Amazon, and the seller is Concepts 2 Market. Now, Concepts 2 Market, I actually wrote to them and asked them some questions about it. They were very responsive. And what I like about this organizer is this organizer comes in multiple colors. So if you're a DeWalt fan like I am, you can get it in yellow. If you are someone who likes Milwaukee or one of the other type of products, they have colored coordinated racks that they paint that go along with those products as well. Also, this is very affordably priced, and what I will do at the end of today's episode, I'll leave a link in the description block if you're interested in this product. So it is so close, but it's not going to fit here in its current condition. I want you to see on the edge, the little rails, they stick out a little bit further. So if you go by what they say is the size, if you go from this side to this side, which is the main part of the organizer, it's 21.5 inches exactly. But when you add maybe a couple of millimeters here, and about 4 millimeters here on this side, which is about 5 millimeters. It just extends way beyond what we would be able to fit comfortably up here without doing damage. So anyway, I have 3 options. Option number 1 is to move this whole cabinet, and that's not going to happen because it's anchored into the wall concrete. It's just that we're not going to move that. The second option would be to do an adjustment. We can grind these end pieces down. And hopefully be able to squeeze it in there, and I think it will fit okay like that without doing too much damage. We'll just have to put a little bit of paint on the end so it doesn't rust. And you won't see this side, and you won't see this side over here. And the third option is we could drill holes into the wall here for those little extensions on the organizer, and we could drill little tiny holes on this side, but that's going to do damage to the wall and do damage to the organizer. So I think the least damaging would be to grind these down just a little bit. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll see how it fits. The tool rack organizer comes with a little bag that has some screws, as well as the anchors that would go inside your wall. I went ahead and pre-drilled and set the anchors inside. You could also use these in studs if you have a wooden wall and you want to go directly through the sheetrock into the wood studs. Now that's about as tight as you can get without really going over or having any gaps. So it installed very easily with the anchors inside. So let me go ahead and get my tools, and we'll go ahead and put the tools on the organizer and see what it looks like. There you have it all done. All the DeWalt cordless power tools on the nice wall organizer rack, and just below it I have the charging unit. So if I want to do the charging, boom, right there. And it fits really well. I even have room for, I think, 2 more batteries over here, and maybe another small tool. But there it is, and I'm really happy. I never have to worry about where my DeWalt cordless power tools are again. Well, that's going to be about it for today's episode. I'm really happy with the tool rack organizer that I ordered on Amazon. I'll leave a link in today's description block if you're interested in a product just like this. I know I said at the very beginning that we were going to open the other box that the same seller sent us. We're going to do that on another video, because while I was here, as you notice, my boxes my boxes are growing here. While I was working on this, I had 2 more deliveries from Amazon. This really big box, and I'm really excited. I know what's inside here. We're going to do another product review video on this one right here. And then, I don't know, either this one or this one. I can't remember what I started with, but we have 2 additional things that arrived while I was working on this. And we love doing product reviews. It's the only way to really know if a product is really good, bad, or ugly. Anyway, that's about it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy this type of episode, please give me a thumbs up. Please share. And if you have not subscribed, just click on the little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed. And if you ring that bell, you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, from right here in the very beautiful Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.